Hi, the dangers of suppressed anger, of frustrations. Hi guys, I'm dolreichmawlong. Let me explain. I faced this personally. It was at work with my supervisor. I was having resentment towards his way of dealing with me. Maybe it was my fault, maybe it was his fault, it was anybody's fault for that matter. But I had resentment. I was harboring this resentment over the months. And then one day, just one word, one sentence from him, it was enough to spark an explosion inside me. I had been having resentment, and then this supervisor said, "You always do your own way." That means he was not wrong, he was not right, I was not wrong, I was not right. We were dealing with our own problems, right? I intimated him about a place I need to go. I will be out of the office for half day, let's say. And then he said, "You always do at your own will and wish." Means that should have informed him a day earlier. Yes, I was wrong and he was right. But before that, so many things which I thought I was doing right and he was not noticing. And then these build up, resentment build up over time. I did not say anything. I just kept on harboring. So it accumulated. And over a period of time, it needed a spark to blow up. And then came that day, which he said, ki, like, you always do your own will and wish without informing. He was right. But I thought I have given so much sacrifice and I was taking day off very little, compared to others. I was walking myself out and putting all my headache, all my sincerity, and he did not notice that. He noticed this one thing, which he was right on that day. I didn't inform him, I should have informed him earlier. But I had resentment that I was doing better than him, I was doing more than him, I was better than others. I had all these assumptions, which may be right, may be wrong. My point here is, if you harbor resentment, if you suppress your anger, frustration, it will come out in ugly ways, guaranteed. The psychologists, the psychiatrists know this for a fact, that if you don't express your anger, your resentment, whatever you feel in your heart, if you don't express, it will come out in ugly ways, because they go buried alive. They say those emotions are buried alive, they will come out. So it's better to face the ugly, the awkward situation now than later, amplified, multiplied in volume. You don't like that, nobody likes that. And after that incident, nobody liked that it happened, because it's not natural to be angry. It's not normal. It is natural, but it is not normal. You don't feel good when you feel angry. After expressing your anger, also, you don't feel good. You may feel temporarily good that you have expressed, but you express in small amounts, then it will not build up to a big amount. All right. So, suppressed emotions are buried alive. They are not killed. They will come out, amplified in bigger, ugly ways. So I learned this the hard way. So nowadays I speak my mind. I put my expectations clearly. And whenever I have anything that I don't tolerate, I say it immediately. My spouse knows this. My son knows this very well, because I don't harbor anything. If I have to face something ugly, let me face it today. Why wait for months and years to express that anger? No. I have learned this. And psychologists, psychiatrists, they know this very well, that suppressed emotions are buried alive. They will come out in ugly ways later. So don't suppress your anger, express, say what you had in your mind. Don't attack the person. Don't start with the word you. Start with the word I felt this way, I expected this, I assumed this, I thought it was this. Then they will not be in defensive mode, so argument will not ensue. It will not arguments will not follow after you have said use the word I mostly. I feel this way. I don't like it like that. I hate it when you. Those are fine. Don't say you did this, you said that, you. No. That is attacking. They will be defensive mode, then argument will ensue and maybe a fight. See, if you are angry, you might punch a punching bag. You might go for a run. You might do any physical activity which will not harm you, but just to let that frustration out. Don't keep it yourself. Either express it through verbally or do some productive action. Divert that negative energy into something else productive. I hope this helps. Don't suppress your anger, express it either verbally or do some physical exercise, maybe jump or shout or scream if you have to. But don't suppress it because it will come out in uglier ways. You don't think you're smart enough to keep it. No human could ever could do that. So